What is up, everyone? It's me, Crystal Adorn, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first Q&A video. And I'm very excited because I got some good questions. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around to find out more about me. So the first question is, how old are you? I am 23 years old. I will be 24 next year in May. Crazy, I know. The next question is, what type of music do you listen to? Honestly, I like all types of music, but I mainly listen to like old school R&B. I like reggae. I love pop. I like certain rap artists, I guess you can say. Like my main favorite people I listen to are just like The Weeknd, Rihanna, Beyonce. I like old school rappers like Tupac, Biggie Smalls, and other people. I like old school artists like Patti LaBelle and Anita Baker, a few other people. I can name like a lot of people. So I like all types of music. I just mainly listen to like R&B and reggae, and gospel music. I love gospel music. The next question is, are you in college? If so, what is your major? Yes, I am in college. Yes, I am a junior, and my major is psychology. I've always loved psychology. I feel like psychology is like a broad field to go in because there's so much you can study, so much you can do. So as of right now, I'm working with children, but I do plan on doing a lot of more other things with my degree, and probably will definitely go back to school to get another degree. The next question, are you dating? Yes, I am in a relationship. We have been dating each other for a year and 5 months, going on a year and 6 months. Beautiful relationship. I love him. Hi, divorce. Let's see. Question is, what is one thing you are working towards? One thing that I am working towards is just really being committed to myself, keeping promises to myself, because I've had a hard time in the past just overall being committed and just showing up for myself a lot more. So it would definitely be being committed. I feel like when you are committed and you're more disciplined, you're more dedicated, and you have a lot more faith in yourself and in God, I feel like you can accomplish and achieve anything there is. The next question, are you where you want to be in life? Honestly, if I would say no, I'm not where I want to be, but I know that God placed me where I am now for a reason. I feel like wherever you are now, regardless of what season you are in, I feel like you're there for a reason, to learn, to grow, to learn how to be patient, to learn how to work on yourself, because sometimes God will put you in places just to learn. And I definitely feel like, am I where I want to be? No, but I'm thankful for where I am because I have a lot of room for improvement and growth. But I know probably by next year, I would definitely be exactly where I want to be in life. So yeah, just claiming it. So the light went dead. I had to charge it. But the next question is, what holiday is your favorite and why? That's a good question. My favorite holiday, I don't know, cause like I'm 23 years old now, and it just feel like holidays are changing. Like it has definitely changed a lot. Probably would be Thanksgiving or Christmas. Definitely would be Thanksgiving or Christmas because my family does cook good food. So I would say Thanksgiving or Christmas. Maybe, yeah, Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's really the best answer I can give because I do not know. Because the food is wonderful on the holidays. Let's see. The next question is, what is the most important thing you would suggest during skincare? During skincare, honestly, I'm not like a genius when it comes to skincare, but I use Rihanna Fenty skin products, the cleanser, the fat water, the eye cream, and I use the Hydro Visor, which is like a SPF for skin. But I just try to stay consistent with it and make sure like the products I'm using is actually benefiting me. And I make sure I continue to try to drink water because I know water definitely does contribute a lot to your skin. But really, all I can say is just find products that work for you. Even though products are very expensive, but I use Rihanna Fenty skin line, and it actually works pretty good. I've been using it for like a good minute now, so that it actually works good. Let's see, what's your go-to perfume? My go-to perfume would definitely be Dolce & Gabbana light blue. That's definitely my favorite. I've always wanted like my own personal bottle of it, and I got it last year for my birthday, thanks to my boyfriend, and now it's almost gone and I need to restock. I need more of it. I need more, but that's definitely my go-to. I really want to try something more like Marc Jacobs or Versace. I think it's Versace Crystal, I think, but I want to try something like that. But my go-to one is definitely Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Let's see. Are you going to start vlogging? Yes, I'm going to start vlogging. That's always been like one of my dreams, to vlog. I feel like the more I get comfortable on here, I definitely will start vlogging. And once I start to do more, because I don't really do as much, but I feel like I could start vlogging and kind of like include more on this channel. The next question is, ooh, that's a good question. What made you want to get closer with God? I'm gonna try to keep this answer short and simple because I can go on about this, but what made me want to get closer to God was like, I had graduated high school and I moved with my dad, and so I was living with my mom, but I knew like it was going to be a bit different because I'm staying with my dad and I'm going to school, I'm going to college, so that was a new thing to me. And I was also dealing with a lot of different things at the time, being anxious and anxiety and just nervous because like I was starting something new, and I felt like I mentioned before, I always just held myself back. I was so hard on myself, and I felt like I just did not know what I wanted to do in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to major in. I didn't know like what I really wanted to do, nor like my purpose of life. So I remember the day, and not a few people know this, but I remember the day I was driving. I believe I was going to work or I was going to school, and I was just very like all over the place, stressed out because I was trying to figure out what is going to happen, like what does my life mean now. I'm not really where I want to be, and I had to realize that just because you're young doesn't mean you had to have everything figured out at once. But at the same time, I was driving and something just hit me out of nowhere, like tears just start falling, and it was just a very like a moment I never really had before, and I didn't know what exactly I was feeling or what was going on at the time. But I can definitely admit that the moment I went to him and I just had like a one-on-one conversation, I talked to God every single day as if he's my best friend. But that particular day, I just sat there and I was crying, and I was just like, God, help me. Like, God, show me what I need to do. God, just be here for me. And like ever since then, a lot has changed. My eyes have opened up a lot more to life and to myself, like, you know, who I am. But I feel like what really drew me closer to him was just, I realized that I couldn't do or make it far in life without him being there or without him in my life. Because I feel like I would have been lost, and I would have been just so hurt on the inside if I didn't include God anywhere in my life. So I just knew, like, in order for me to have peace or happiness in life, or for me to even accomplish half the things that I have dreamed and prayed about, I can't do any of that without including God in my life. So that's what made me grow closer to him, because the moment I went to him, it was a very sincere moment, and it was a moment for me to just lay it out all on the table, surrender, and let him know, like, I need help, I need you, I can't do this by myself. And ever since then, I've grown stronger faith. It's not exactly where it needs to be, but I've grown stronger faith, and I'm still working on it, because no one's perfect, and we're all a human, and I do doubt a lot. But definitely that did make me grow closer to God, because without him, what do you have? I mean, without him, you can't really make it far. But at the same time, I just knew that without God in my life, I just wasn't going to be who I've dreamed to be, or who I've dreamed to become one day. Let's see. The next question is, what is something you struggle with about self-care? Wow. I feel like self-care can fall under a lot of things, not just like physical self-care. I do feel like mentally, I feel like I struggle with showing up for myself a lot, I would say. I don't know, because I feel like self-care is like a lot. Like, it's more than just a physical thing when it comes to self-care, because self-care is more like a mental, emotional thing. So I feel like now, one of the biggest things I struggle with is just figuring out, like, hey, like, what it is, like, what's bothering you, what's going on, how can we resolve this, how can you fix this, pray about it, talk about it. I feel like the number one thing is just being consistent and just showing up for myself, because when it comes to self-care, it's a lot that comes with it. But definitely would be my mental, like, just really being here for myself, showing up for myself more, and just learning how to be consistent, be committed. But when it comes to like physical self-care, like my body type, you know, just, you know, working out more, eating right, putting good things in my body. Yeah, I think that's all I could say. I really don't know. It's really a hard question to answer, because I feel like definitely would be mental, because I'm working on myself mentally. The next question is, how do you handle stress? Girl, I don't know, because stress handles me. But how do I handle stress now? I pray about it. I write it down. I talk to God about it. I'm trying to learn how to just be patient and let God just work it out for me, while I try to figure out, what do I need to do better? What do I need to change? Because when it comes to stress can stress can fall into a lot of stuff. So I just try not to overthink, because I do overthink a lot. Oh my gosh, I overthink a lot. So definitely would be trying my best not to overthink about everything, not to be so anxious, not to have anxiety, because sometimes it can be so hard. But definitely, I just try to pray about it. I just try to give it to God and just work it out from there. Because really yeah, definitely pray about it, because I be overthinking a lot. And then I try to handle stress more now by just playing some calming music, relaxing music, just trying to figure out what exactly am I stressing about. Because sometimes I can put stuff off to the side and then just try to like cover it up as if I'm not stressed. And then 2 weeks later, I done broke down, or I'm sitting here just over life. So definitely would have to be pray, journal, and just try to figure out, what can I do better, or what do I need to change to fix this situation. Next question. What are your goals for YouTube? My goals for YouTube would definitely be just create a platform that is authentic as possible. I want to show up as myself. I want to be real. And I do feel like I want to build a great platform for not only just people that struggle with mental health or struggle with the relationship with God, but just overall build a platform that everyone can enjoy. I want to be inspirational as possible, and I really just want to grow and definitely grow. I feel like growth is one of the things I've noticed a lot with the YouTubers that I've watched over the past years. Like, I watch like Easy Mania Deco, I watch Breathing Barbie, I watch Alexis Sparks, I watch Ricky Lee, Will on a Whim, De'Ara, and there's somebody else I'm missing. Shania Love. Like, it's a lot of people that I watch, and I feel like seeing them grow and elevate was very inspirational to me, because it helped me out a lot. The other one is Cameron Monet. Just seeing them grow and change a lot about themselves really made me want to do the same thing. I wanted to create a platform. I wanted to be inspirational. I wanted to help other people that are struggling with some of the things that I struggle with, while I grow and work on myself throughout life. The next question is, I got a lot of this question. It was, what made you start doing YouTube? So what made me start doing YouTube was, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I always wanted to do content. I always wanted to be an influencer. But as I mentioned before, I was always nervous. I was afraid, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, what do I talk about? What do I, what exactly do I need to do? So I had to stop holding myself back and actually just do it, because I knew that I could do it, and I knew it was something that I would enjoy. But what made me start it was because, as I mentioned previously, I wanted to create a platform. I wanted to create a beautiful platform for all people to be able to watch me, and for me to be able to inspire and be able to be a light and guidance to others. I'm young, and I have so many things that I will accomplish in life, and I just wanted to be able to start a YouTube channel to just look back over time to see myself grow and just really help other people. I feel like that was the main thing that I've planned on doing. The next question, what all do you plan on doing with YouTube? Mainly self-care content, content about God, blogs, lifestyle. Like, literally, I plan on doing a lot of things. I just feel like once I get more comfortable on this platform, I will do it. But definitely, I plan on doing a lot on YouTube. The 2 more questions left, and then we will be done. How has life been after high school? Tips on high school. Is it hard being an adult? The last question, life after high school is always like hard because it's just like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? What am I doing? Then you question a lot, especially when you're in college. But at the same time, I feel like high school is all about growth, learning about yourself, and just figuring out what you want in life. And being an adult has been a bit challenging. I mean, I'm responsible. I take care of myself. But at the same time, I feel like I have a lot of more learning to do. And I have a lot of more things to work on in my own life, in my own self, so that I can be able to become the woman that I pray for every single day. So, yeah. And the last and final question is, what are your goals for 2024? Honestly, I really I feel like what my goals are this year are definitely preparing me for next year goals, because I feel like next year, 2024, I really want to just be exactly where I've prayed for. Like, not to say I'm rushing, but I feel like by next year, my goals would definitely be more deeper connected with God. Because I feel like the deeper you are connected with Him, the deeper you're connected with yourself, and then you can be able to learn more about you and figure out exactly what it is that you want in life and your purpose in life. My goals for next year is to probably be a more healthier version of myself, be the best version of myself that I can be. That's probably the best answer that I can give right now, because I really don't know, but I do know the goals that I'm working on for the rest of this year out will definitely prepare me for next year goals. But I hope you guys like this Q&A video, and I hope that you guys like, comment, and please subscribe, because I plan on doing a lot of more different videos soon. But yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Oh,